What is up? What is up, everybody? This is Mark the Mike, and this is another Wrestling Babble podcast by Wrestling Inc. I'm Mark the Mike. I'm joined by Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
And today, again, we have a shit ton of wrestling to cover. Impact has some crazy shows today, and sadly, it was this week, and I sadly couldn't keep up with it. But I did see Jordan Grace beat down a man, and that shit was scary.
First, she stopped him with pizza, and then she tried to kill him.
Yeah. Yeah, that was scary. That was very scary. I was like, damn, Ziggy, what you do? What have you done to deserve this? And he deserved it, I guess. Yeah, we go to the weekend wrestling. But first, we do our wrestling retrospect. And last week, you picked the great Muta, which is odd timing because he showed up on Wednesday before you picked him before that.
I think it's because of the last match thing that they picked. They picked the time to get him because he's not going to be around. I think his last match is scheduled for January. I think.
Yeah, this is like his last hurrah.
So it actually makes sense. But that's kind of the reason I picked him because now everybody knows he's on the tour.
Yeah.
So why not?
Why not? Let's get some WWE magic and get him to come out.
Has he ever been there? I don't remember.
No, I don't think he wrestled in WWE. I know he's been in WCW, but not WWE. So yeah, Great Muta is our pick. So what would be your first match?
The first one that I checked out was the Great Muta versus Arn Anderson.
That was good.
Great match, amazing match actually. Because maybe I'm spoiling things, but I might. Did I pick Arn Anderson already?
Have you picked Arn Anderson? No.
No, I don't know. Maybe because I just wanted to see. I have not seen very many Arn Anderson singles matches.
Yeah.
Before 96, I guess.
Yeah. So
it says from the NWA Power Hour, January 1990.
Nice.
So there you go. I believe it wasn't for a title. I don't think. Okay. This is Red Pants Muta versus Black Trunks Arn. He's actually a good guy. Arn's a good guy in this one, which I also find weird because aren't the Horsemen usually bad?
Yeah, it depends on where you're at, though.
Okay, maybe he wasn't in 90. I don't know. Also, there's a bunch of other guys I'm not very familiar with because I believe Muta's in a stable.
Okay.
And he's got like two other guys with him, so they end up helping him cheat to win the match. But all in all, it's very entertaining. And if you're a fan of either guy, watch it.
Yeah. My first match is a weird.
Wait, I have to give you the color, so you have to do it too. Green mist for this match.
Green mist, okay. So the first one I picked because it was just a weird match, and I witnessed Hulk Hogan trying to put a figure four leg lock on somebody, and it was terrible but very hilarious. So I found Great Muta versus Hulk Hogan.
Okay, yeah.
It was May 3rd, 1993. So this was probably in the transition when he left WWE and did not go to WCW just yet.
Okay. Gotcha.
So he did a run in New Japan. He did a couple matches there, and it was funny as hell seeing Hulk Hogan try and do some technical shit. He did it. Like I give him credit. Like he tried, but that shit was ugly.
Gotcha.
But he actually had a decent match with Great Muta, and the mist was green in this as well.
Okay, gotcha.
What's your next one?
The number 2 I picked was the Great Muta and Sting versus the Steiner Brothers. And this is WCW / New Japan Super Show. And that's 1/4/92.
Okay.
And basically, this is kind of a combination between 2 weeks because it's the Steiner Brothers and this one. And it's exactly what you think. It is the Steiner Brothers suplexing the hell out of everybody. I'm surprised that Sting and Muta can still walk.
Yeah.
Like they went hard in this match. I was surprised. But also, it's like I don't know if it's just the harp on the Steiner brothers, but man, it's cool to see them do like things like a dragon sleeper.
Yeah.
The like Rick Steiner has this thing where he holds you upside down and then runs you to the turnbuckle so you're upside down, and then that transitions into another move after that. Like they were doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like to be honest, Muda and Sting were mostly on the defense.
Yeah.
So it was cool. The miss for this one, I want to say also green.
Okay. I got a weird one, and this was in Impact Wrestling. So this is the
Yeah.
Great Muta and Tajiri versus James Storm and Sonata.
Oh wow, damn.
And this was in Bound for Glory 2014.
Damn.
And it was
Okay.
Great Muta tagging with Tajiri. This had multiple color mist because
Mm,
Sonata had his own mist, which was blue.
okay.
Uh, Tajiri had green, and Muta had black.
Okay.
It was a weird match, but it was very interesting seeing it. And this is an older Muta, so he's not as technical sound, but he is more character based.
Mm,
So he does like a lot of the head shrivels. And then if you realize how much Tajiri and Muta are very similar to each other with their style too.
yeah.
And I like Tajiri, so that was a dope match. Your last one.
The last one I picked because I tried desperately to find Ultimate Dragon, but we found out it does not exist. Sadly,
Yeah.
I decided to pick another person. Uh, and I got Great Muta versus Scott Hall.
Nice.
But this is early Scott Hall.
Okay.
Very early.
Handlebar mustache, or he was Scott
Yeah,
Hall.
yeah. The
So like
what do they call?
NWA or
Yes.
USWA.
Okay, yeah, that basically is what it would be. The
Yeah.
USWA. But no, I think it is WCW
Okay.
because it has JR on commentary.
Well, he did commentary outside of
Or they
WCW
were
too.
roving.
Yeah.
They were roving. Okay. Um. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it still was. Let's see the year. Oh, they have multiple. Okay. But the one I saw is 89. So that is
Okay.
WCW.
Okay.
Saturday night. Yes, the Saturday night show, WCW. It is 7/15/89.
Okay.
And I believe here he still has his manager, so he's still bad, Muda. I don't think was he ever a good guy in WCW?
Um.
Because even
No,
when
he always
I
played the
saw
heel.
him, yeah, he was always bad. He was in the NWO, yeah. So yeah, this one, his miss was red, and it just at that point it looked like Scott Hall was just bleeding profusely.
Yeah.
And then he did a thing where he unwrapped his wrist tape and tried to choke him to death. I was just like, Jesus Christ. And
Hey,
he cheated and he won the match.
nice.
So
My last one is I found on WWE Network actually, and it
hmm
is Stunning Steve Austin versus the Great Muta for the U.S. Championship at Spring Stampede 1994.
okay. Wow.
He lost this match, so we got no missed.
Gotcha.
But it
Damn.
was a good match, and it was actually fun seeing Stone Cold with hair. Very good
hmm
technical match. You forget like Austin was actually quite a good wrestler in before his neck injuries and shit. So you actually see his technical base in this, and it was actually really a lot of fun. If you actually want to watch any of these matches that we just mentioned, I actually got to get a link for the Scott Hall one, but they'll all be on the Wrestling Babble Facebook page if you want to check those matches out. They're all fun and well worth watching.
Do it.
Yeah. But yeah, Stunning Steve Austin. He was the U.S. champ with a cowboy in his corner. I think
Do you know who that
JJ
was?
Dillon.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Is JJ Dillon or I don't know his fucking name. No, it's not JJ Dillon because JJ Dillon. I know who that is.
You sure it
Um,
wasn't Colonel Parker with
it
the
was
white suit?
it was part yeah white suit yeah that's Colonel Park that's him.
Okay. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah. So that's our wrestling retrospect. We'll have a new wrestler later on today and on the cast. So the next matches we will go through. So we go to the weekend wrestling. We kick off with Monday Night Raw for the September 19th show. We kick off with Bobby Lashley defeats Seth freaking Rollins with the help of the one Matt Riddle.
Can that be his new name?
The one.
Matt Riddle. Wasn't that Billy Gunn?
Yeah.
Remember the one Billy Gunn.
The one
Jeez.
Billy Gunn.
Anyway, I would just like to say thank you to these guys for putting on a pay-per-view match on a Monday. So
that was a hell of a match, a hell of a title defense, and I actually liked the way Seth Rollins reversed the hurt lock and all that shit too. It was actually really good.
He has experience reversing everybody's moves, so
yep,
that's what you got to watch out when you fight Seth Rollins.
Then we go to Bianca Belair, Bliss, and Asuka interrupt Damage Control celebration.
Before we go forward, I have to give, if we're gonna give out little awards to people, I want to give Moment of the Week to Bobby Lashley for the most creative reversal of the stomp.
Yeah.
Sheer power. That's it.
Yeah, he was just Rock.
Yep.
He's like, I want to imitate the Rock. Oh, not that Rock.
A real
plain ass Rock. Yeah. So we got Bliss, Belair, and Asuka interrupt the Damage Control celebration. I enjoyed it. It was cool.
Yeah.
A good special.
I mean, they did get interrupted. So.
Kevin Owens fucking promo.
Once again.
Fuck, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
I try my best not to curse, but that was a really good promo.
He's good at what he do, man. And nowadays he seems more motivated than before. That's good.
I saw his soul leave his body. And was like, yo, you gonna let him say that? That's what I saw. Hell of a match between the two guys. And then KO just powerbombed the shit out of him with the help of Johnny Gargano and the Money in the Bank briefcase.
So what? That's already set up, right?
Yeah.
The Theory and Gargano?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got the Brawling Brutes meet the Street Profits.
I wasn't expecting this.
Good match.
What happened? Where did this come from? It was hella good. But I was not expecting them to be on the show. That's cool.
I feel bad for their fingers.
I feel bad for everybody's fingers. And I love that they now do, what is it, the Sheamus move?
Yeah.
Different?
Yeah, they do their own little thing of it.
Like the brutal beats or something like that.
Yeah.
They don't call it the Belgian or whatever.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I liked seeing Ridge Holland getting comfortable back in the ring. Like, I understand he had the injury to Big E kind of got him out the ring for quite some bit, but I liked seeing that he's getting his foots back in and he's feeling a bit more comfortable with himself in the ring, and that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Judgment reveal their recent actions. Good promo.
No, they reveled in it. They were happy.
Yeah.
They were chilling.
They look like Saint Rose characters.
Finn Balor is no longer taking questions about the bandana on his head. I found that out. That was on the Ryan Satin that had him on it. Yeah, I made a joke about that. And then ever since then, if you see people on any social media make that comment, he goes, I'm not discussing the bandana. But he keeps teasing West Coast things because he let out West Coast Finn. I don't know if you saw that.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, that was cool. And then we got the Judgment Day defeat Rey Mysterio and Matt Riddle with little assistance with what didn't Seth Rollins get into this?
Yeah, he jumped Matt Riddle.
There you go.
He came out the crowd. Well, he left in the crowd. But yeah.
Yeah, good match.
I mean, turnabout's fair play, man. You can't interrupt a man's match.
Yeah. We have Dexter Lumis again try to abduct the Miz. So what's the game here? So, what, Loomis gets him, and then he takes him, and then where he puts him, and then he just lets him go?
Catch and release, man.
That's pretty much what it is. Catch and
The Miz
release.
is a fish. It's a pretty big fish.
He's just letting you know I can catch you anytime
Yeah, pretty much.
with a big ass knife.
And then I love how the Miz gets out of the hole. Ciampa gets caught, and then Ciampa immediately hits him in the head with the
Yeah.
mic. He's like, "Nope, not me." Nope.
And then we got Bailey defeat Alexa Bliss. I actually thought that was a great match.
Yeah, long time in the making, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I think they made a point of it to say they haven't fought in a long time. Too. So,
The last time they fought on Raw, Bliss took the title from her.
okay, gotcha.
That was that. Then Bliss said that in the promo.
Mm-hmm.
Let Bliss promo. That's
Yeah,
like one of
why
her
not?
greatest attributes that she has is her promo, and y'all don't let her talk. So get her some more mic time.
Yeah, it's weird. I think, but I understand it. They trying to have opponents of a high caliber for damage control.
Yeah.
So they have to have somebody as a trio to fight them, but
No.
they can find somebody else to actually legit be a trio.
Yeah.
They
Exactly.
don't have to take Asuka, Ricker in this, and Bliss and stop those two from being women's championship contenders.
Yeah.
Because they both are.
Yeah. 100%. And then it goes and the show ends with Bianca Belair getting beat down and face planted by Bailey.
And I like the one thing she said was that she wants the title on her time. And she said that at the beginning of the night, making you think it was going to be a little while until she challenged her.
Yeah.
And it was basically just, no, I just want to challenge you when you were beat down. That's it.
There you go.
What an asshole.
Good Monday Night Raw. I actually really enjoyed it.
Yes, sir.
I go with an A.
Same.
It's been very consistent, very good, very fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
My
got
only complaint
yeah.
is the let Asuka kind of be her own thing again.
Yeah, I agree with that. Oh,
Like, I think they have some girls in NXT. I think they have some girls who really aren't doing anything
yeah,
that aren't quite there yet,
yeah.
or that need something to be refreshed. That could be a trio.
That's true. I agree with that. Yeah, unless you bringing back Harry Sane, like Oscar don't need to be in the tag team.
Yeah, let her be on her own.
Yeah. We go to
Also, shout outs to Asuka. Happy birthday, because I believe they put out today is her birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Damian Priest as well.
Okay.
He's 40 years old. I did not know that.
And Asuka's 41.
Yeah, I knew Oscar was in her 40s. I did not know Priest was that old.
And she got, if you watch kind of share TV, like people say, watch her flex.
Yeah.
She just bought a Lexus, like
All
a brand new car. I'm like, all right.
So we go to NXT, which is they got rid of the 2.0. It's just NXT.
It happened sooner than later.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the results and they got rid of the 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Anyway, Solo Sikoa was forced to relinquish the NXT North American title, and Shawn Michaels announced that and there will be a ladder match with 6 contestants for that title, which Carmelo Hayes we won at Halloween Havoc Takeover.
I'm mad they made him give up the belt, but whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna get a ladder match at least.
I know it's traditionally very, very good.
Yeah, and NXT has not had a bad ladder match.
Mm-mm.
Even in 2.0, like most of the ladder match has been really good.
Shouts to everybody's favorite clip of a ladder match. I think it was a ladder. Was it a ladder match or was it just a triple threat where they beat down Bobby Fish? No, it was a ladder match.
It was a ladder match.
They beat down Bobby Fish.
Yeah. You got Nathan Frazier defeat Axman. How do I know his reason?
Actually, I'm the
Actually,
math guy.
Yes. To tie their best of 3 series, and they are tied, so they're gonna have a rubber band match probably next week.
Looking good.
Their match has been fantastic, so I'm fine for the best of 3 series.
Now, do they end up in a tag team?
I have a feeling they are.
Yeah. I mean, how many tag teams are in NXT 2.0 right now on the men's side? There's not that many, actually.
Like 5 or 6.
There's Jensen and his homie.
Yeah.
There's Gallus. That's two. There's Pretty Deadly.
That's three.
Oh yeah, there's the Choir Boys.
The
That's
cool
right.
running.
Is that their name? That's not their
I'm
name.
calling
How
them
dare
cool
you?
running. They did a promo about of cool running, and they're gonna be cool running to me.
All right, all right. Listen. He
They
look.
should
He
have done
got
that
Blade.
promo.
Blade need to take that damn sweater off.
Hmm.
He wrestled in a sweater.
Yeah, I think they have like 6 or 7.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, and then you also have the Italian dudes. They've been
Which one?
tagging.
Oh yeah. You're right. You're right. Stacks and I mean no dimes. No,
Yeah.
it's stacks. It's stacks.
We got Toxic Attraction defeat Ivy Nile and Tatum Paxley.
This one I give credit. It was a pretty decent match, but I like more that it actually had the story in it.
Yep.
That Diamond Mine is crumbling, so it's obviously on the mind of the two girls
Yeah,
because they
I
had to
did
go
dig
through
that.
before.
Yeah, I dug
Yeah.
that. The skepticism stated.
Oh, schism. Yes, I call
Skepticism.
them the Choir Boys.
Choir Boys. NXT adjustment period is over, and then the dyad. That's what they call them. That's their dyad versus Aegis Aloof. Oh, I'm just gonna call them. They're cool running. I'm calling them now cool running. That's gonna be their tag team name for me. I don't want to
I'm
say their
calling
names anymore.
I'm calling Malik Blade Carlton Blade until he takes that damn sweater off.
It was just a beatdown
True,
for the most
true.
part.
It really
It
was.
wasn't bad. We got Cora Jade defeat Wendy Chu. I also think Wendy Chu is on like she's been on a roll. Like she's been having great matches. So I dug this. I kind of wanted Wendy Chu to win because I see that she's actually getting a lot better.
That's true. That's true. But I would also say she's never really bad. She was always just in silly match types.
Yeah.
Or at least not
Yeah.
silly, but they were pertaining to her character.
Yeah.
So it's not just a straight up wrestling match.
Yeah.
But she always
Yeah.
does good in those.
I see her improvement, and I remember enjoying it. And then Cora Jade, she's doing pretty good as a heel, so I dug this match.
She's evil.
Yes.
I've never seen somebody use the rope like that. That she spun her around and her head hit the ropes. I'm like, all right, damn.
There you go. You got Carmelo Hayes claimed that he still be a champ.
Well, listen, where's he going? He's going for. Is it the North American Championship again?
Yeah, he's in the ladder match.
I feel like he needs to step up. That's all I'm saying. Get that NXT championship. You know what I mean?
We have Andre Chase and Hayward defeat Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams.
That was interesting.
Yeah,
he looked like Billy Gunn. Don't do that to him.
He does though.
He does, but don't do that to him.
He did look like Billy Gunn.
He gonna get stuck somewhere for a long time.
Oh man. We have Von Wagner.
Awesome.
Huh?
I gotta say, Chase looked awesome at the match though.
Yeah. I like Chase a lot. He's a good.
Mm-hmm.
We got Von Wagner versus Sagana.
I was surprised he won. It was a good match. It was a solid big man match, but I'm just surprised that Von Vanilla won.
I heard Veer is tagging with him again.
If he does, good. Because where's Veer been? He's been gone again.
Yeah.
Unless he's on main event, I don't know. I don't watch.
Well, Veer hasn't been on TV, but he was recently at an NXT house show with this dude.
Oh, he was on NXT? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
We have Oro Messiah defeat Grayson Waller to earn the spot in the Halloween Havoc ladder match.
And that was actually pretty cool.
That dude's really good.
Have you seen him like before he got to NXT?
I think he was a tag team champion. Cause I remember seeing him in a tag team, and he was actually quite good.
You don't know where the
In NXT UK.
Oh, he's from UK.
Yeah, he's from NXT UK. Yes.
Okay, got you. Yeah. Okay.
And then our main event was JD McDuggan versus Tyler Bate to become the number one contender for the NXT title. Excellent match.
I agree. Very, very good.
Very, very
I,
good match.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad that he won though the way he did,
Yeah.
McDonough.
And then the night, Braun Breaker in the ring and Aja Dragunov enters
Oh
in.
boy, that's it. That's it.
He gonna beat someone's ass.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yes, sir.
evil. NXT 2.0, where you give it?
I'm gonna give it a B plus. Like not every match was the greatest match. I'll say though there was some like the Von Vanilla and the first tag team match, the Schism match,
Yeah.
were probably the weakest matches of the show.
Okay, I'll go with that.
But other than that, like still good.
Yeah. Now we go to AEW Dynamite.
They got to do it once. How long is he gonna be alive? Come on, man. Just pay him one time to say it.
Oh man. So I have a lot of issues in this show. Uh, and it's not even trying to find things to complain about. It's just more that it's so upfront that it just takes me off the match.
Okay, go ahead.
So, first match we have Claudio versus Chris Jericho for the ROH Championship.
I thought that was a great match.
It was a great match to the end.
I go ahead.
My issue with the end of this match and is blatantly annoyed the shit out of me was the spot where Claudio goes into the corner with the referee. And when the Claudio leaves her, she's just staying there looking outside the ring. There's no one out there. There's no one
You right.
interfering.
You right.
What the fuck you looking at?
You right.
So that
You right.
and she just did that for such a long time, and it just annoyed the shit out of me. I was like, pick your spots better. Like seriously, like what are you looking? Like honestly, if Sammy Guevara or whoever, any of the JSA was there, like talking shit to her, it would have made perfect sense. And what he did made perfect sense. But no, you're staring at the fucking crowd.
True story.
So
all right.
that shit just really pissed me off on that match because I was really enjoying it, and I thought Jericho and Claudio was really good until that ending.
Mm-hmm.
That ending really pissed me off.
I can see that.
I don't care about the title losing for Claudio and him taking the title. I had no problem with that. Other than that, it was a good match. It was a fun match, but that really triggered me.
I think the only thing that bothered me was that she saw Claudio catch the bat.
That was the other thing.
And that's the thing that goes, because that led to the end of the match, with the thing with the corner.
Yeah.
But, like, she saw him catch it.
So, yeah. So
that's the thing that really, like, it preceded what bugged you.
Yeah.
So her in the corner didn't bug me that much, but she saw the bat in the man's hands, and I'm just like, that's a DQ.
You know what's funny is the fact that like Josh was like, "Oh, I can't wait for you're gonna have a lot of things to say about this." So then when I'm watching it, I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to like, you know what? I'm not gonna really say it. I'm gonna try to hold my tongue and stuff like that. And then that was the first thing that I said, and I think I was working with my buddy Franklin. Shout outs to him. And I kind of got him back into wrestling, so like he doesn't really watch the way we watch, but he'll ask for matches. He's like, hey, what was the best match you watched? All right, I'll watch that one. I'll watch that, and that's how we kind of like that. So I was showing him that. And I was like, wouldn't that be a DQ if he swung the bat and even though that he caught it, it still hit him?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Still a foreign object being used.
That's what I'm saying, though. Yeah. But my thing is just she saw this. Here's the thing, you can't like take back the fact because it's on tape that she saw the bat in motion.
Yeah.
That's the point. Like not even the fact that it didn't clock him in the head.
Yeah.
She saw the bat swinging from Jericho towards Claudio and ending up in his hands, which is like it was in motion. That's the thing. It's like it's not like he just placed it in his hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you could put a chair in a person's hands, and then the ref would be like, "Who brought the chair in the ring?"
Yeah,
that's different.
Yeah,
she saw him mid swing, and I'm just like, no, that's not good.
Yep,
that's not good. But
I agree with that.
I still enjoyed the hell out of the match. But like,
It was a good
Yeah,
match.
that's
It was a
bad.
good match to the end, and the end kind of threw me off, and I didn't care for it anymore.
But here's the other thing though. I appreciate the consistency. Yes, Jericho is great, but this character, the wizard who keeps changing his name,
Yeah,
now his name is the Ocho. His consistency is I have to cheat.
yeah,
So that as long as they keep it consistent, I'm fine.
yeah. We got AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Acclaim versus Swerve in our honor.
Glory, sir, glory.
Glory, honor. Or why is it honor? Glory.
Is it Ring of Honor probably? That's
Why
fine.
is it honor? Oh,
I
because
was
we were just talking
mad.
about the Ring of Honor title.
I was mad. I was mad. I was mad that they lost. But let me tell you, that was a great match. So I can't stay mad. That's it is what it is. It is what it is.
So,
That the crowd like made that match for me.
yeah.
They were so into it. They were so into the Acclaim. Like they gave them superpowers. It is
You,
what it is.
you know what makes this sad for me and it going into this show is the fact that like if you actually really looked at the card, you kind of could easily predict it. Like I 100% knew the Acclaim was gonna win tonight.
Okay.
I had no doubt they were gonna win tonight because they're gonna go by the crowd reaction more than anything, and I understand that, and they're in New York and all that shit. Um, so I actually liked their match on the pay per view a lot more than this. I thought it was a lot more structured, better, and everything like that. I had a lot of ref issues with this match as well.
Okay.
And this is also going into referee straight up watching Billy Gunn hit one of the dudes. They actually showed them swinging the radio like right in front of his face. So there was a lot of things with this match as well that I had issues with just the ref work in general. That I'm not gonna take away from that because I was happy. Like other than that, the match was fun, and the Claim are the new tag champs. Congrats to them. But yeah, the referee work right now is like really like it's really taking me off matches and that I really want to enjoy, but there's just stupidity with the shit. It just really irks me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Like I was just because I could see the clip as we were watching it,
Yeah.
and you can see the radio. The guy's head, he has to turn his head and hold it in a not very natural position to
Yeah.
not see Keith Lee get hit.
Yeah.
And there's things like that that's just like, man, you purposely didn't look. That's not how
Yeah.
it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be distracted, not purposely turned away. You know what I mean?
Like I
And
honestly, say it straight up. Honestly, you could sell me on that whole shit if he would have went to his pocket and gave him like a $20 or $30.
it's like you got Billy Gunn there. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's
like
this things.
like if you at least bribe the ref and the ref is like, okay,
True,
I'm not gonna
true.
call the DQ. That would make more sense to me. At least you bribed him in front of us and shit like that. But it's like you
The
see it.
the other thing is on the topic of Billy Gunn is that he was so like you said engaged in the match
Yeah.
to the point where they had to stare down with Swerve and stuff before the interference and he did the famous sir.
Yeah.
He didn't get caught doing the famous sir, but my thing is when you get up in the wrestler's face and you're not in the match, shouldn't you get thrown out?
Man, that referee has no power whatsoever.
Like there's certain things that they just let slide. So it's
Yeah.
like that's where my you taking me out comes in.
Mm.
But like all in all, still it was very fun. I still say the only reason that Swerve and Our Glory lost is because they wore the Knicks colors.
Probably. I agree with that.
Because Taz on commentary
Yeah.
said we're just gonna pretend it's the Mets, and that shit had me dying. And I'm just like,
The Mets are not.
yeah, you better.
The Mets
But
are
then
not even
again,
that better.
they aren't that much better than the
Your last championship was '86.
orange and blue. If you wear orange and blue in New York, you're gonna lose.
Should have brought
Sorry.
navy blue and white or red and
No,
red and blue.
no, because the Yankees have been down for a minute.
Well,
Come on.
they had the best record. Well, they have one of the best records now.
When the hell is the last time they won a championship? Was it
But
5 years ago?
they were like sooner. They were like closer to every other team.
I understand that, Merc, but I think they had the farthest dynasty fall in all of sports history. It is like watching a castle fall down off a
Yeah.
cliff.
I think we just
So
because we just got used to winning the
yeah, yeah.
five championships, and we got like a
I
little
mean, but then
spoiled
again,
with it.
you yes, but you say that's kind of an unprecedented thing.
Yeah,
So it's like, hey, they were that good.
yeah.
It's crazy. So yeah, yeah.
Well, that would be they were the team that won the last championship in New York.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because Mets
Did
made
we
it.
claim the Devils still? Because
No,
they
they
win
in
one.
Jersey, and they haven't won one in a while either.
Oh, okay, okay,
The Yankees won and one within the last 5 years. I think they won one.
okay, okay. All
Yeah.
right, all
So
right.
if not, they made the playoffs and shit. Mets made it to the World Series, but they lost. So yeah.
Don't wear the message here, folks, is don't wear orange and blue in New
And I
York.
love my Jets. Don't wear green and white because they
Don't.
suck
Nope.
too. The Giants, I
Instant
say, will
curse.
be the closest thing to the Yankees because
But that's a nebulous color because it's
yeah.
red, white, and blue.
There you go. There you go. Anyway. Next match is Pac versus Orange Cassidy for the Mid Atlantic Championship, which still don't make sense. 'Cause they don't. You have a lot of people that could tell you geography, and this match, this title makes sense. But I'm just happy that it's being defended and Pac is on TV.
True.
Good match.
And it
I
was a good
actually
match.
enjoyed this match.
Very good match. I like
And
it.
Pac is the king of taking a DDT.
Yeah, he looked like he was paralyzed twice in that match.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord.
Very good.
Jesus.
We got the interim. You know what? I'm not gonna do interim anymore. I don't like the name of it.
No, you gotta do it.
The
You
interim.
gotta say it.
Interim women's title. Tony Storm, Athena, Sarah Deebs, and Britt Baker. I really hate that interim name. I really do.
I know, but it's not exclusive to AEW. I'm just saying, it's a real thing.
Yeah, they suck. This match was sloppy. It was like everywhere. I wanted to like it again, and there was just too much shit going on. Britt Baker broke her nose again.
That wasn't her fault.
Uh,
Athena's butt is really big, and
yeah,
it fell on her
she
face.
yeah. And then I guess my highlight was Sarah Deebs and Athena going at it. They had
Yeah,
some good highlights and stuff
I would
like
say
that.
I thought up until like maybe the end of it, like Athena was probably like the most on fire in the match.
Yeah.
Deeves was solid as hell,
Mhm.
and I didn't really have anything bad to say about the other two. It's just that I thought those two were probably like the highlight of the match.
Yeah, I agree with that. Um,
Makes me I was want to point it out. I know she's there for like her getting them through it, getting the girls through it, and being a leader figure.
yeah,
But when is Deeves going to win a championship?
yeah, I agree with that.
Just saying. I think she's probably been like besides Britt, like the most stable member of the women's roster.
Yeah, we got Storm wins the match, and then in the end we have a surprise. Soraya joins
Which is cool.
AEW, aka Paige.
And it makes it even more cool that I heard that she's not immediately wrestling, which is like, oh, even better. So
Yeah,
I wonder who she got her eye on.
yeah.
So
Happy to see her happy. I love Paige, so I'm just happy to see her happy.
agree.
And then our main event is the tournament final for the AEW World Championship. We have Jon Moxley versus Daniel Bryan, or Bryan Danielson.
Scott Steiner not have.
That was if yeah. Match of the night, definitely probably the best match AEW had this week. Um, it was what I thought it was gonna be in a bit, and then some. I really enjoyed this match. My only critique, and I'll be straight up, it should have been a pay per view. It should not, it could have waited to a pay per view. It didn't have to be on TV that got blocked off by commercials and stuff like that. Or when you have matches like this, yo, pay for the no commercials.
That's true. That's true.
That's the only thing that I will say that threw me off this match. This match was really good, and I like again Bryan Danielson and Moxie, probably two of the best that AEW has right now. That have been
hmm
day in day out, probably not bringing like what Sheamus says, banger after banger kind of shit. But they
Yes.
also had some of the best matches that AEW has had in the last couple of years. So, um,
I would also say shout outs to MJF on the big screen.
yeah, that was cool
Because
too.
he played his part perfectly in that match. Also, he did not interfere. He waited.
Yeah.
He waited. So Moxley's gonna have his chance at being champ for the third time, right?
Yep.
And then we'll see when he picks his spot. I would say definitely I agree. Match of the night. I just my only thing is I wanted Danielson. So
Me too. I wanted Danielson too, but the fact that you kind of see this is the thing that what makes AEW kind of annoying and kind of really predictable. You kind of see where it is gonna go. So if Brian would have won and lost really fast, like people would be like, why you gotta drop the title like that, when Mox could just drop the title and be perfectly fine.
but what was the better thing? Unpredictability
I would like
or
the unpredictability, but they don't, I guess, because they don't make things they make things very predictable.
so
You
there
kind
you
of
go.
see where it's gonna go. You kind of see where Full Gear is going,
Hmm. Hmm.
and yeah. Other than that, excellent match. If you do watch one match in AEW, that should be the match this week.
I agree.
All right. I'll what do you give AEW?
I'm gonna give it a solid B plus. I think the lows of the show were not that bad. I think that the even if the women's match was a little discombobulated at points, it still wasn't as bad as some of the stuff I saw on Friday.
Yeah.
Just gonna put that out.
I'm gonna go B. I'm gonna go solid B. That last match kind of gave that extra boost for the B, because that ref work in the first two matches really pissed me off, and that kind of got me off the match. Yeah, it is just like like, especially with that Jericho one. That shit just really annoyed me. That she just stared out the ring and just stood there, and I'm like, there's no one there. Like, honestly, if y'all saw that, at least have one of Jericho's dudes like interfere, just kill the time, because I just saw nobody, and that's what annoyed me. All right. Here we go. Did you watch the whole Impact
The regular
Thursday?
show? No, I did not
No.
see the regular show.
So highlights of that show was the ladder match that Brian Myers and
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Pender
Yeah,
had.
homeboy got messed up. Yeah.
Oh, he got his nose all fucked up, but that was a really good match, and I'm happy Myers won.
Hmm.
Jordan Gray's beast is not a Zig Dice. Like he owned her money.
Just telling you. You let a woman slap you with a pizza, that's it. It's over for you.
Where's my money, Brian? Where's my money? That's what I saw in that match. Um, Other than that, I did not finish the show because, again, I've been having so much problems with the app, and it's just been plain annoying.
Hmm.
So I didn't get to finish it. But I know they had also a show on Victory Road that was exclusive to the app. I did not get to watch that either, so I'm gonna try to watch that this week. But you said the first three matches are great so far,
Hmm.
so that's good to hear. That's good to know. We go to SmackDown. Hey, where's the rest of the show? I hate WWE when they do that. Um, I had the thing up, and then they just don't have the results. Oh, there we go. We kick off with Logan Paul. I don't care.
Nope.
I just want Roman to beat the living shit out of him, so I'm all for that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Is it the same week? No, this is 16th. This is not the same week. 23rd. No, it was the 16th, right?
Well, I know we had the bloodline. They had a little State of the Union, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I got the wrong week. Let me see which week I got then. Cause I'm looking at the matches like, yeah, this don't make sense. Where is it? God damn it.
And I will say what ended up happening led to my favorite moment in wrestling this week. Sammy got his new shirt. That's
Yes,
all
that
I
was
care
actually
about.
cool. That was a fun little moment. I feel like Jey, yo, right now, like the way they're kind of hinting the storyline going in there, I feel like Jey Uso is gonna go for that title again
Hmm. I feel like he's
and might win.
being made fun of.
Yeah,
The stuff Robert is doing is it literally. Come on, man.
yeah,
How you gonna tell him to take the man's shirt off and then immediately give him a nice shiny new one when Jay was happy
yeah,
to kick him out.
yeah. So yeah, the Bloodline kicked off. Great promos, great talking by Roman Reigns. He's getting so much better. He's a lot better now than he was before, but he gets the crowd engaged all the time. And then the whole work with Sami Zayn and the Usos and all like that. Him just ripping the shirt off and just excited to do it, and then he got a new one. And Jay's like, "What this motherfucker?"
Hmm.
I enjoyed it. It was actually really good. We got Liv Morgan versus Lacey Evans.
Out of nowhere, crazy,
It
and
was
that
a good
was
match.
intense. It was intense.
It was,
Lacey was putting the boost to asses,
yeah, she looked
and
good.
then she got tabled.
She got tabled. Liv Morgan and Kareem. Good match.
Yes, sir. Good match. Good match.
We got the New Day versus Maximum Male Models.
You know what? You know what? I'm mad because I just need. Come on, man. They gotta win. I
Yeah.
need them. Why you gotta do my guys like that? Jesus.
Yes. Good match though.
Good match. Good match. Still fun match, actually. Very fun match. But like, come on, my guys.
You got Braun
And
Strowman.
wait, but
Oh,
we
go ahead.
got story.
Yeah, we did
We
get
got
story.
story because whatchamacallit got pissed off, Max Dupree,
Yes.
and stormed off. So we'll see.
So we'll see what happens next week if LA Knight returns. Braun Strowman defeats Otis.
Come on, man. Why they just stay beating my favorites? Come on. At least it was a good match. You know what I'm saying? At least it was good.
You got Drew McIntyre and Karrion Cross pretty much brawl, and he gets choked out.
Hmm. I mean, what you expect?
We had Raquel Rodriguez defeat versus Dakota Kai. She defeats Dakota Kai. Damage Control jumps her, and then Chauncey Blackheart returns and beats her butt.
So I guess this is the second week
Yep.
that Shotzi helped her. So I'm assuming they are a team. Let's see how long it lasts because Shotzi and tag teams is not a
I just want
at least on SmackDown and Raw is not a long-lived thing. So we'll see.
maybe if we get the tank back, it'll be a long-lived thing.
Raquel could be the tank.
There you go.
She could ride on her back and put a little thing on her head with a cannon on the
And then our main event was the Usos versus the Brawling Brutes.
That was good. That was
Very
the
good
best tag
match.
team match this week, I have to say.
Yes, I truly enjoyed this, and I also like Butch trying to break people's fingers.
Yes,
So,
sir.
but the ring general interrupts and takes out the Celtic Warrior as well.
Yo, your man. What's his name now? Because I just remember Fabian Eichner. Yeah, your man tried to. He was running at Sheamus so hard, he turned into a human cannonball.
Yep.
I think he hurt himself.
He Sonic spinballed himself.
Hell yeah. Like,
Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, where you give it?
I think I'm going to give it an A.
I'm gonna go A too. I think
I'm trying to look and see if there's anything that was bad. No. Perfectly good 2-hour show.
yeah, I think we do getting story after story, and everything is kind of being consistently built. So I'm fine. I'm all for that. And last but not least, we got a 2-hour special, AEW Rampage Grand Slam. Should have just kept it an hour.
And not a perfectly good 2-hour show.
Yeah. First match is Darby Allin and Sting versus the House of Black and with Julia Hart.
I think it was good up until the tables came out, and then it all fell apart for me.
They killed.
I couldn't watch
Julia
it. I couldn't like just sit there and watch it like being in the match because
Yeah.
they tried to kill Sting for real, put his head backwards to the damn table, you know what I mean? And then towards the end, Darby damn near really died. You saw his head?
Oh yeah.
That dude got busted. He had like a 300-pound man laying on his head. So
Yep. And then we got the Great Muta return to save Sting, and he missed Buddy, and Buddy made Julia Hart fly.
Yeah, and then we almost lost Julia Hart
Yep,
and her hat.
yep. She flew right past the table.
I will say she hit it with such force that it broke at an odd angle. I was
Yeah.
just like, Jesus Christ. Yes, I didn't like that match.
We have FTW champion Hook and Action Bronson versus Jericho's Appreciation Society, Angelo Parker and Matt Merdar,
Yep,
Menard.
that was a good match. I liked it. I liked it.
Good match.
Bronson his interactions was short and sweet. That's all you need.
Yeah, he wasn't bad. He was not bad. Give him
So
credit.
that was.
TNT
I think that's
champion. Oh,
not besides a pay-per-view. Is that Hook's longest match?
yes.
Okay. Okay.
Because QT he destroyed.
Yeah.
He should destroy him again.
Stop it. Stop it.
TNT champion Warlow and RH champion RH TV champion Samoa Joe. They beat Josh Woods and Tony Nese. They beat the
Was it
shit
really
out
a
of them.
match?
That
Yeah.
wasn't even a match.
It was more just to get smart mark in the ring and powerbomb him.
Poor Smart Mark.
Literally.
He
Poor
was in
Smart
pain.
Mark.
He was in a lot of pain.
Shit.
We got Jungle Boy Jack Perry. They actually using his real name now. Versus Ray Phoenix.
That was a good match.
It was good.
That was a good match. That was better than the average Jungle Boy match because it was
Yeah.
more. It was. I know it was fast paced, high action and stuff, but
Yeah.
the usual issue that we have with Jungle Boy matches, which is him taking time and selling stuff.
Yeah.
I think he's learning. So it
We
was.
have the Mad King Eddie Kingston versus Sammy Guevara.
I was confused at the ending. But I don't get how he got the decision reversed.
Yeah.
I can understand them saying he was disqualified and therefore he loses, but not them reversing the decision like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he
Yeah.
refused to give up the hold at the end.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was fine.
Yeah. Eddie Kingston beat his ass.
Yeah. Good.
TBS title match: Jake Hargill versus Diamante.
Diamante.
Diamante. There you go.
It was okay, but it
With
wasn't
Trina.
long. It wasn't long though. That's the thing. That match was very short. It wasn't that long, so it wasn't. I don't think it was like good or bad. It was just a short story match.
I had no clue this
I'm
match existed. I just saw Trina there, and everything looked terrible.
so it was just like. No, it wasn't bad. I watched it. It wasn't
Yeah.
bad. It was just like that match was like 3 minutes. That's the
Okay.
thing. She reversed, like she jumped on her to the outside, got back in the ring, got the kick reversed, and then got kicked, and that was the match into the finish. Like literally, that was it.
And
I told
Trina-
you the entire match.
Yeah, and then Trina slapped her too.
No, and then yeah, Tina betrayed
You
the
betrayed
girl who
Diamante.
brought her.
Yeah.
So like, dear, what was it all for, Diamante? You can't catch a break, and your girl didn't even help you out.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah. Okay. Grand Slam Golden Ticket Battle Royal. I guess Tony Khan's watching Willy Wonka a lot.
Is this the first time they called it that?
No, I feel like they did another one like this.
Okay, all right.
You had everyone in here. It's sad that you had Brian Cage in here and this dude in here and the big dude. What's his name?
Morrissey?
Huh?
No, he wasn't in the match. No, he wasn't in the match. Who you had?
Lance.
Oh, Lance Archer. Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, he was in this, and Brian Cage. And there's like no confrontation. Those are like two of the whiter guys of this. Dan Halson had made me laugh, I guess. But this was sloppy, and then once I saw Hangman in there, I knew he was gonna win.
Yeah, I think this was probably the most predictable outcome out of all the matches.
Yeah.
Where you just didn't know, besides the Jay Cargill match,
Yeah.
because she's always gonna win. But like, yeah, this was super predictable. I still say kind of sad because there's some guys that just, why not this guy? Why not that guy? Like you're burning the daylight on these other people and people caring. Like,
Yep.
when the hell is Johnny Hungy gonna get something? bro, something.
Yeah.
When it Brian Cage, can he get a title that's not the FTW title
Yeah.
or a shot for it? You know what I'm saying? Like this, and then again, the faction didn't even do anything.
Yeah.
The firm,
They don't even help each other either.
no, they didn't even really cheat.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So when the melee in the beginning happened, they was all together. But
Yeah.
like when the match happened, they didn't really cheat.
No, they did not.
So what was the point of them being on the outside? How you got a man like Morrissey in your faction, and he to date, I think he's put hands on one person the entire time since he's been there.
Yep. That was
Dude,
it.
what's happening?
He looks angry too all the time. He don't even want to
All
be
the
there.
time, all the time.
And then our main event is the lights out match: Powerhouse Hobbs versus Ricky Start. Absolute Ricky Start.
Match of the night, definitely, definitely.
It was a good match. I don't like these lights out like non-sanctioned matches because they don't count.
Oh damn. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't like that aspect of it.
Yeah.
True, but the match itself was good. So.
No, it was a solid match. It was a good story match as well. And then I like how Ricky Stark wound up winning and everything like that. But yeah, right, when you do the non-sanctioned matches, they don't count as a win or loss.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a little
True.
disappointed with that because
True.
again, this was a good stepping stone for Ricky Stark to go for the titles now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And on record, the last thing he had was a loss. You right?
Yep. So that was my only issue with that. Rampage, what you give it?
C.
I'll go C minus. There's some good stuff in there though, but it was 2 hours is too much. Like I was like, you know what? I don't need the 2 hours.
It wasn't for me. It wasn't the 2 hours. It was just what happened in the 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't good enough.
And yeah.
And that first match, that shit made me mad. Mm-mm.
Yeah. What else are we going? We are going to podcasts we listen to. I did listen to a few. Uh, Honorary. Oh shit, is he on there? No, that was a SmackDown talk. Sorry, I thought Sami Zayn was on Ryan Santon's. I was like, what? I missed that. Mandy Rose is on Ryan Santon's.
Okay, cool.
That was good.
Gotta check
Good
that out.
combination. Yeah. That was good. After the bell had Sheamus. I actually really enjoyed that conversation as well. Banger after banger after banger.
After a banger. After a banger.
And 100%, he's right.
Where's the T-shirt?
Yeah, we need a
I'm
t-shirt.
waiting on that T-shirt. I'm waiting on that shirt and the ultimate in the honorary Ooze shirt. Where they at?
Honorary Ooze came out already.
It came out?
Yeah.
All right, I've got to buy it then.
I sent it to you. I think I sent it to the chat too. I don't know. Those are the few I listen to. Renee Parquette, I only listen to when she actually has wrestlers on. So if there's not a wrestler on, I usually don't. Oh, Swerve, the Swerve one I listened to. That was actually really good.
Gotcha. I got to check
I
that
think I
out
said that
too.
last week
Okay.
though. Anyway, that's all I listen to. And now our wrestling retrospect, and this week is my choice. And I had one in mind. Let's go. So you picked Muda. I was thinking about some older wrestlers as well. So I went with Haku.
Uh-oh. Trying to get people killed?
Yes. Let's go at Haku. I think he has some good matches. I remember him tagging with Hayabusa versus RVD and Sabu.
Oh, really? Okay.
Him and
Nice.
Brett had a very memorable match. So yeah, Haku. I don't know his Japanese name, but I just know Haku.
Well, I know Haku, for the most part, was his Japanese name because
Oh,
that's
okay. Well, I think he has
was
a different name
He
in
was
the
King Haku over here
yeah.
with the crown for a little bit, but he was still Haku, and then obviously we know him mostly as Ming.
Oh no, Haku, the white
Oh
Asian,
no.
the Japanese
He's the
dude with the
barbarian.
tattoos.
Oh, I know what you. Oh, okay. What is his name then? All right. I thought you meant the
No.
Tommy.
I would have said Ming. I think if I would have. That's
Oh,
actually a good one too. I didn't
yeah.
even think about him.
Huh. Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
ha-
That's interesting.
Hazuki. Yeah, that's his name. Kensei
Azuki.
Sasaki is his real name, but Kensuke Hazaki. Yeah, and then there's Hazuki.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. Cool.
I go with him. Yeah, that would be good. All right. This is the Wrestling Battle podcast. Thank you for listening. You catch us every week on Spotify. Easy way to listen to us on Wrestling on Spotify, also on SoundCloud. Um, Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch. All marks the mic. Follow the Facebook pages, The Wrestling Babble and The Wrestling Link. We're very active on there, so join the conversation. And I would say shout outs to our buddy Tenacious T, talks to Guap, wherever, the man with three names. He has his own little podcast called Popcorny. Check it out when you ever get a chance. It's on Spotify, Popcorny. Follow Red Cycle Inc.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure you follow us anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclonic. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is YouTube. That is Spotify. And what else we got? SoundCloud. We got everything. We got a WordPress. It's we're everywhere, y'all. Check us out.
Yeah. And always remember, follow the Jinkies.
He stays
Oh, we
hungry.
forgot to mention Teddy Long got his Twitter hacked, which is the picture of the podcast this week. So
Holla, holla, holla.
a lot of people's reactions to it was hilarious.
Yeah, they were like, "Why did he block me?" I don't know. And then people are saying, "Oh, he still follows me."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, that's funny." Some people got skipped over.
The who's who got blocked by Teddy Long.
And then he came out and said, "It wasn't me, player."
Yeah.
When I find out who it was, you're gonna go one-on-one with the Undertaker. So
Yeah. And they're gonna beat your ass.
don't get caught.